Today, I am all by myself, so never mind. I take that back. We will start with opening show banter, and then we will slide into mid-show banter, and then with the grand conclusion, a big finale of closing show banter. I'll wait just a moment to introduce the other people here. Oh, first I can say big hello to Old Man G, best moderator in the business.
Hi, Mary Jane.
Yay!
How are you today, Mary Jane?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Doing good, doing good.
Very good. And now he can't hear me till he gets his cans on.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Don Barris.
Hello once again, and welcome everybody to Simply Don, the Twitch channel. This is where uh, America's youth seems to want to try and get their Twitch shows. And today, wow, a real fun show, because on today's show, it's the very lovely Mary Jane. And this is the Mary Jane Show. And here she is, your host of the Mary Jane Show, Mary Jane!
Welcome to the Mary Jane Show. First, we will start with opening show banter.
Wait a minute. You know what I'd like to start out with? First of all, please, let's say hello to probably a lot of people don't get a chance to know people here, but probably one of the best people I know. Old Man G. How are you today, Old Man
Oh,
G?
I thought Quinn was here. Hi, Don. How you doing?
No, it wasn't Quinn. No, I think I asked you first. You can't just all of a sudden turn it around and say, "How are you, Don?"
Listen, I'm good. I just thought I was talking about Quinn.
No, I was
It
talking
startled
about.
me.
No, I didn't mean to startle you. That wasn't the point. Uh, Let us. Mary Jane, did you have anything that you wanted to start out with?
Oh, we're going to start out with opening show banter, and then we will slide right into mid-show banter, which will include sports updates from the Pretty Girl Show, Mary Jane's Six Pack, and we might get some play-by-plays of sports stuff from Don. He's very famous for that. And then we will go into closing show banter.
Okay, is there any way that should I tell what's going on with the sports right now? As you know, each week there is what we call the Mary Jane Six Pack, and that's where people on the Pretty Girl Show pick pick games, and there's usually six sorts of athletic endeavors. Right now, it always seems to be very high in college football and pro football, and in this week, so we have six games. In the early games or the mid games, which starts at 3:30 in the east, but it's 12:30 out here, so it's uh, early games to me. There was the Michigan Indiana game. Indiana won by 5, but in the game, Michigan had 14, so Michigan won. And who did
Ooh.
Mary Jane pick? Mary Jane, why don't you tell them?
Michigan, I'm contractually obligated to.
Anyway, Michigan won that game, even though they actually lost, but there was that 14-point spread. So anyway, Michigan walked away with that. And the other early game, it was Georgia Old Miss. And in the Georgia Old Miss game, Mary Jane picked Old Miss, and they won the game. They actually won the game. So Mary Jane wins that. So Mary Jane is 2-0. Right now, Hollywood Harry is 1-1, and the reason that is important is because Mary Jane had a 5-star lock, which is something. And Mary Jane, this was only her second time she's done it in the over a year of picking sporting events. It is only the second time she's even gone up there. Well, what she bet that Harry is not going to win this week with the best record of the people that picked. And so right now, Harry is 1-1. Mary Jane is 2-0. Amber is also 2-0. Unfortunately, and I'm not putting this in your face, Old Man G. Old Man G right now is 0-2. 0-2.
Sometimes you have to take one for the team or two for the team, apparently.
Well, I don't know how that could be taking any for the team. Do you have it? And by the way, in the some of the games going on right now, there's also the Alabama LSU game and the Florida State Notre Dame. Mary Jane picked Florida State, and they are getting 26 points. The actual score right now is Notre Dame 7-3. So she would, if it continued at this pace, she would win that. Anyway, a lot of fun stuff. We can talk. Terry Green Beans has the message from Commissioner been discussed? Terry Green Beans. Why do you? As you know, Terry Green Beans. A couple weeks ago, Hollywood Harry went 6-0 and had a 5-star lock that he was correct on. So it was a good thing, and there was a lot of debate. And the commissioner actually has gone up and is trying to get. He has now offered $5,000 to anybody that could
prove the guilt of Hollywood Harry.
Well, give information that would prove the guilt and have him arrested. So that is out there right now. And Hi-Fi Protege just asked, has the message from Commissioner been discussed? Well, nothing. I happen to know he would contact me immediately, and he has not contacted me at all about if anybody has gotten in touch with him. But the offer of $5,000, if you can, giving information that leads to the arrest of Hollywood Harry. That's a little thing. Did you have something to add to that, Hi-Fi Protege? Hi-Fi Protege is a longtime fan, and he's here quite a bit.
And on the Ding Dong Show Monday, we got a song from him.
Yes, we did. And he brought me a very nice shirt that I wore, and it's of his buddy's. It is your buddy that it's his podcast, right? Hi-Fi Protege? Yeah, I keep asking these Hi-Fi Protege questions, and he doesn't fucking answer. Maybe he would answer a little quicker if I had a gun in his mouth and I told him if he doesn't.
Don. Wait, cut that out. Cut that out. You were blocked. You were in trouble twice on Instagram. You got a 24-hour suspension, which affected your 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. stream. This is YouTube. This is Twitch. No.
Okay.
No.
Hi-Fi Protege. His name is Ethan Klein. The proof is in the pudding, $5,000. So Ethan Klein has the podcast, but it's not your podcast. Are you on that podcast a lot, or are you just a fan of it, Hi-Fi Protege?
I don't know him. It's okay. I don't take any offense.
Who are you talking to?
Hi-Fi Protege says, I don't know him. It's okay. I don't take any offense.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just wondering,
I'm not. I'm just a fan like I am of the Ding Dong Show. Bravo. Thank you. Oh, Hi-Fi Protege was saying against Hollywood Harry, Ethan Klein is the proof is in the pudding, $5,000.
Well, that's what I just read. I think Ethan Klein is the guy that he's the podcaster.
Oh.
I'm not.
I guess he's also conspiring with Hollywood Harry?
No, I think, according to Terry Greenbeans, he thinks Russian mobsters are behind this.
Ethan Klein could be a Russian mobster.
Is that true, Hi-Fi Protege?
Oh, we got mustache combing. Red alert. Mustache combing in action. For all of you out there tuning in just to see the chance of a mustache combing, there you are.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a mustache comb.
Oh, Hi-Fi Protege was saying, I was saying one of the things about the podcast, my comment about the $5,000 was just that it was obvious who it was, but I don't know who it was.
Okay, that makes no sense at all, Hi-Fi Protege, but thank you for your input.
Well, I mean, if we knew who it was, the commissioner wouldn't have to put out a $5,000 bounty on Hollywood Harry's assistant's head. Assistance in the gambling. So we started a bang up show today. So where are we at on sports scores? Since we have no news with the
I just went through that.
Oh, I thought you went through just the commissioner's thing. I didn't hear any sports scores.
I mentioned the whole thing about the 5-star locks, that you're 2-0, because I talked about how your 5-star lock, and you haven't done one since the Michigan-Iowa Big Ten Championship game.
I was technically forced to do this one.
Why were you forced to do this?
Well, Hollywood Harry wanted
because
unfair. Hollywood Harry wanted a 5-star lock that says that his score this week was above and beyond, not tied with anybody, but above everyone else. And the part that's not bad, but the part that got bad was he said if he wins, he gets 2, and if he loses,
credit for 2 wins. 1.
Yeah. Oh, and Michael Gates, you are not blocked. Michael Gates had said, dang, the hottest crowd warm-up in all was actually late to the intro. Then he said, but now I'm thinking the joke's on me. And then he I guess the comments moved by so fast we didn't get the beginning ones. He had also said he assumed he's blocked. No, you aren't, Michael Gates. Thank you for joining the show and enjoy. That's
why would he think he's blocked?
Because nobody responded to his first 2 comments.
What were the first 2 comments?
The 2 I read. Just say hi to Michael Gates and move on.
Hello. Hey, Ethan Klein created the H3H3 podcast. He's very popular with the YouTube community. He is a comedian. He would have you on. He has interviewed tons of people who have performed at the Comedy Store, celebrities and the very famous, and they like very famous. He's sorry he's having a Jack and Cherry Coke. Okay, so other games, we've got Notre Dame beating Florida State 7-3, but in this game there is a
point spread.
Yeah, point spread.
What is that, Don?
Mary Jane, who went with Florida State, is getting 26 points.
Whoa!
So really, it's 29-7 right now. Oh, and here's
so without knowing the point spreads, I absolutely picked the right way.
Yeah. Oh, they stopped them. In another game that we've got going here, Alabama LSU. Mary Jane went with LSU and took the 2.5 points. Right now, Alabama is inside the 5-yard line, and they just ran for no yardage. So it's now, let's see, I believe it's...
Oh, Terry Greenbean says, hello. Hello, Terry Greenbeans. Hello.
Terry Greenbeans. Let's see what happens right here. I'm going to do a little play-by-play. Well, there's a timeout, so...
Oh, hold on. Mid-show banter time. Play-by-play by Dawn. Take it away.
Is it mid-show banter?
Now, yeah, you're not allowed to until mid-show banter, so I just called it. Go ahead.
Oh, really?
Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't know that. When did that rule start taking place?
Just go ahead and do your play-by-play.
All right. Well, we just entered a timeout. Alabama has the ball. They have the lead 7-3, and they're inside the.
Thank you, Terry Greenbean says Mary Jane is 2-0, exclamation point. Great start. Thank you, Terry Greenbeans.
Right, and a great start on that, but also a great start because she is 2-0, Amber is 2-0, and the 5-star lock that Mary Jane has is that this week Hollywood Harry will not be the best predictor of the. Actually, this time, what do we have? 6 now, because we had Harry's friend in there. But there's 2 people 2-0, and Harry is 1-1, and there's only 4 games left.
I have a question for Terry Greenbeans. If you were a betting man, would you bet that I did a good job with my 5-star lock pick?
He's a degenerate gambler. Of course he's gonna bet. I just wanted to see this. Okay, LSU. Mary Jane picked LSU. Hollywood Harry picked Alabama. Mary Jane picked Florida State, and Hollywood Harry picked Notre Dame. So that's one difference. Mary Jane picked the Cowboys. Hollywood Harry picked the Cowboys. Mary Jane picked the Detroit Lions, and Hollywood Harry had a 5-star lock on. He went with the Texans. So those are 2 different things. And the last 2, Detroit, Dallas, they both picked the Cowboys. Mary Jane and both picked the Cowboys. Bama, opposite. LSU, opposite. Florida State, Notre Dame, both picked opposite. So this could really come down to, but let's see what Amber picked, because she's leading. Hollywood Harry went Notre Dame. Amber, who's 2-0, also went Notre Dame. Ooh, the Eagles, Cowboys. Hollywood Harry picked the Cowboys. Amber picked the Eagles. Amber also picked the Lions, where Harry picked the Texans. Amber picked LSU. Wow, there are a lot of differences here. A lot of. Don is right too.
Well, first Terry Greenbean says, yes, I think you did a great job. To my
All
question.
Right, here he goes, Alabama at the 1-yard line. Hike 1, hike 2. The guy, he gives it the handoff. Oh, did he cut through? Maybe not. Oh, some players are saying touchdown. What do the refs say? What do the zebras say? 1-yard rushing touchdown. I guess they gave him the touchdown. I didn't see one ref say anything. So in this game, he never got through that goal. Or maybe he put the ball over as he went down. With his knees down. It looks like his elbow was down before the goal line. But let's see what's going on here. What do they say? Well, oh, there's the shot. Nope, he never crossed the line. The ball never crossed the line. So let's see what they do here. It looks like they gave him the touchdown. Oh, they are reviewing it though. I wonder what they're not showing what down it is. Review. First quarter might be 14-3. And LSU only gets 2 points. Ruling on the field, touchdown. Let's see what they're going to do. Well, anyway, did you have something else you wanted? How was I right, Terry Greenbeans? What was I right about?
He's a degenerate gambler.
Yeah. Oh,
I waited for you to say a bunch of stuff before I was reading the comments, so you got it like 2 minutes late.
sorry.
It's okay. Exactly. Terry Greenbean says exactly.
You know what we should do after this?
What's that?
I want you to help me with my mustache so I shave perfectly.
Oh, I already straightened it out yesterday.
No, you didn't. Because,
Yeah, I did.
well, the under hair. I see that on the mouth there's like more whiskers under here than a straight line.
Oh, that's right. That's what I wanted to clean up. You didn't understand.
They gave him a touchdown. Oh boy, what a terrible call! Ball never got through the line. Come on, I hope these fucking fans go crazy. Ugh. All right, well, it's 14-3.
What is?
One of your games picked. You went with LSU. Alabama's leading. Oh.
All right.
I should tell you, it's not all right because team that you went with, even with the points given, you're 9 points behind. So
Oopsie.
it's oopsie. It's more oopsie than all right.
Okay. Well, oopsie then.
If you want, I can turn the games on out there for you so you can watch while you're watching.
Oh, no, that's fine. No, we're fine. No.
So, does anybody have any questions for Mary Jane or myself? That's something I never understood. How these kickers could kick with no shoes on.
Why are they allowed to be playing a sport with no shoes on?
I don't know. Oh, and LSU just barely brought it back to the 15-yard line. Oh, Alabama looks like they're...
Super exciting, fun day.
By the way, can I give a little... Is there any way to show the score live?
Well, you know what? We might in the future. No, we're not going to show the TV because there's copyright rules. But Old Man G, could you make a note that maybe in the future, we could replace that, or put by the little thing that rolls across the bottom of the screen with the tips, I guess. We could maybe put next to that a rolling score update. I know we'd have to type it in as it was going, but that might be fun to do.
Maybe do that.
That's, by the way, that's Old Man G right there.
Thank you, Old Man G. Best moderator in the business. we could figure out a way to implement graphics or score. We'll have our tech team work on that. We have a warehouse with 3,500 people that just keep all our tech up to par and perfect. They're a good team, aren't they, Omanji?
Yeah, nice people.
Who's that?
Our tech team, the 3,500 people we have in a warehouse that keep us running in perfect condition.
3,514.
Where'd the 14 come from? You hired more people without running them through the system?
Yeah.
Oh, Omanji, can you please audit those 14? Put in the paperwork to audit the 14.
Sure.
I'm not saying fire them. We just need to know why they're there and what they do. Oh, Earth Tubbs is here and he says, yay! Hello, Earth Tubbs, hello. Maybe, Omanji, can we implement a stickers for our crew to wear in the warehouse saying who they are and why they're there?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, that'll make it easier to see who's doing their job and who's not. Don, when's the last time you took a tour of the warehouse?
When's the last time you took a tour of the warehouse?
Oh, I've got 3 different apps monitoring all the security cameras 24/7.
If I can tell you something, I go down there with some of the guys in the warehouse. We play basketball games. We'll play like pig, or where you have
Horsey.
horse, where you try and
Now, is this when they're on the clock or during their break that they're supposed to be eating or drinking?
I like going there during when we're on the clock, because when one of the CEOs comes down and plays around with them during work, they feel that they're like, hey, this guy's pretty cool.
Omanji, can you please send a memo to the accountant to audit the timesheets?
Sure. Mhm.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, if you want, I will be closing out the original room tonight of the Comedy Store, and I will be going there early because I'll be playing Comedy Mafia, which is a fun game, and I don't even know where that's going to be. Probably in the belly room, but I believe that starts at like 11:45.
Oh, you're going at 11:45 for Mafia?
Maybe 10:45. I don't remember.
And then what time's your spot?
After midnight.
Oh, is it really? Let me double check on that.
You're not going to see it.
Yes, I do. I have an updated version.
No, you don't. Oh, am I on Saturday?
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Yeah, but I'm talking about Saturday. Today's Saturday.
Oh, you have Mafia tonight.
Mafia tonight.
Oh, okay, that makes a big difference. But let me check anyways.
And I think I'm just on the list to perform without getting paid tonight.
Yeah. No, Sunday was earlier. That's why I was confused with the Mafia times. Because Sunday you're going earlier. Okay, we are firmly in mid-show banter.
I think Comedy Mafia show tonight at 11:40. Tonight.
I think Wi-Fi Protege might have looked it up. Did you look that up, Wi-Fi? And is it in fact Saturday or Sunday? Please be very clear.
That says 11:45 a.m., so that can't be right.
Yeah. And I talked to him yesterday, and I wrote, so that means Saturday night at whatever time, and he said yes. So I'm sure it's tonight.
Okay, well, you'll find out when you go in there tonight, and if in fact it doesn't happen, then you can check and make sure it doesn't conflict with your spot tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow night, my scheduled spot is 11:30. So
That's
if
what I'm saying. And yep.
uh-oh, boy, come on, LSU.
Well, say what you see. Let's get some good play-by-plays.
No, I'm just it's it's the start of the second quarter. LSU still down 14-3, and it was 2nd and 2, and they lost a few yards.
And what's the
So,
point spread?
2 points, 2.5 or something.
Wait, is this Ole Miss?
No,
Oh, then what game is this?
Alabama LSU. You went with LSU,
I don't remember this one, but sure.
and this one was
This was the Deep South thing last night.
yeah, and these are the
Oh,
Tigers, and you picked them because the Tigers you thought could beat a
a
tie.
person without a gun.
Oh, we got a resubscription from Nat Rouge 1973 for 18 months total,
Really?
10 months in a row. It says, hi, Simple Don, Mary Jane, Terry Green Bean, and the rest of the Ding Dongs. Hello to you.
Hello, right back to
Thank
you.
you. Thank you. And thank you, Omanji. Best moderator in the business.
Without
Bravo, bravo.
bravo is right.
So super fun. Oh, Hi Fi Protege says Comedy Mafia is the live card. Oh, that's the whole description.
It says
Saturday,
11
November
p.m.
9th,
bottom.
11:45 p.m. Yes, thank you.
Kim Congdon was playing Call of Duty earlier on Twitch, I saw.
I think I did see a notification for that.
The internet lets people know when Kim Congdon's playing.
Oh, well, I have a Twitch on my phone so that I can monitor our chat and or interact with our shows. And I guess I don't know how. Sometimes when they update, they turn notifications on. So, and I don't know if she follows us or we follow her. I don't know how that works. Normally, whenever the notifications pop up, I have no idea who it is. I don't know what they're talking about, but I did recognize her name today. Super exciting fun. Thank you for joining the Mary Jane Show. We are right firmly in the middle of mid-show banter. We got some play-by-play. We've thoroughly discussed sports.
I want to say we might play some Brawlhalla in the Discord tomorrow evening or on the East Coast evening. If you guys want to play some, head over there.
Oh, that is exciting. Who said that? Is that Sunday?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did that.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, we might play some in there and see if we can get some. It's not on stream or anything, but it's just in the chat. Yeah, go in one of the stream chats and hang out and play.
Oh, that is wonderful.
So we'll see.
Is there anybody that's going to play?
I don't know. Hi Fi Protege said he wanted to play, so
That is very exciting.
He asked if it's before the Janet Roth show. Do you want to take care of that, Mary Jane?
Oh, nope, nope. There's no Janet Roth show. The Janet Roth show is on hiatus forever or till next year.
I think Lorne Michaels has to approve some stuff before he gets back.
Nope, we have nothing to do with Lauren Michaels.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was like, it had something to do with the warehouse we worked at.
No.
There was talk that he was going to produce it.
I thought there was something about it.
No,
So this. Oh, go ahead.
We're not affiliated with NBC
Yet. We're not ruling it out, just not yet.
Yeah.
So it'll be in place of the Janet Roth show, I guess. And Lorne Michaels has nothing to do with it, just so people know right now.
Yeah. Don, I love the way you're cleaning your comb, your mustache comb. Have you tried a generous amount of rubbing alcohol on a paper towel? Hold, submerge, roll it up around it for about 1 minute and then wipe.
So you're saying like this little paper towel that I folded and this
Yeah, but I'm saying submerge it, hold it tight for about a minute and then rub it.
wow.
Oh, thank you, Omanji. Florida State, Notre Dame, and Alabama and LSU are on right now.
Yeah, and those are two games that we got going here. And Alabama's leading 14-3, and over at the Notre Dame game, Notre Dame was leading. Right now they're in commercial break, so
That's a cool shirt there, SpongeBob and Patrick, huh?
yeah. That is
Oh,
Patrick.
pretty girl
right?
in pretty pink. Elmanji, can you define who Patrick is?
Patrick the Starfish. I've never seen the show, but I know who the characters are. They're actually in Brawlhalla.
Ooh, so that pink thing next to SpongeBob on your shirt, Don, with the eyeballs.
Yeah,
That's Patrick.
that's Patrick.
He's supposed to be a starfish.
The guy that played the voice or plays SpongeBob was in one of my favorite movie ever,
What was that?
Windy City Heat.
Oh, that's right.
He was the what was his name? I can't remember his name, the character's name, but he was the guy from Ward.
Santiago?
Yes, that's it, Santiago. It was Santiago, the wardrobe guy. It was a really funny scene.
Yeah, that was very good. Super exciting.
Notre Dame's up 14-3 too. So in both games, the team that we want to lose is up 14-3. But in this game, there's like a 26 point spread, and so that would make it 29-14.
So do I say whoopsie or good?
This is good but you want 26 is a lot of points, and right now they're up by 11. Notre Dame is, but if you add that 26, that would mean so right now Florida State is winning by 11 points. Well, they actually are by 11 points, but they're up by 15. So basically, 2 touchdowns and 1 2-point conversion for them. But a lot of people, like let's say it's late in the game, and Notre Dame went up by 20, 25, and they are going to kick an extra point. They'll probably kick instead of going for 2. So they don't care about that score. Oh, he touched it. Well, I'll tell you this: by Mary Jane's betting on or picking these games, it seems like my weekends are following sports scores, and I can see why people would bet, and it adds a little excitement to every game that the game is on. Whose kitty is that?
That's your competition. This is the prettiest kitty girl ever with the prettiest kitty girl mustache. And now she's upped her game. She's licking her feet.
Oh, who is
This is the prettiest girl, your competition for the prettiest mustache ever. So not only are you competing with the mustache, you're now competing with her on the internet licking her little feet and legs.
Looks like a dirty gerbil.
That's a very pretty
and
kitty.
Now she's doing foot fetish stuff.
Yep.
I did that on my OnlyFans page months ago.
You know what else you get in your OnlyFans page is tips. And we got a tip from Booby Clark for $3. It says, "Great show, Dawn and Mary Jane. Shout out to the ghost. I've always enjoyed his rock and roll music. Thank you. Thank you very much. We appreciate it."
Thank you. And when the ghost appears, I will inform him of this. He is
he's not
MIA. But that's okay. Yeah. Go ahead, John.
He's not coming on anymore.
No, but he's MIA, but we don't need to worry because his mom talks to him on a regular basis. I've called her when he goes MIA, and she promised she will let me know immediately if something happens. So he is MIA, but just partying and mingling.
So we're going to know when he dies.
She promised me she'll tell me if anything, yeah.
High Five Protege wants to know if the cat uses an alcohol-covered comb.
I'm not sure.
She uses her paws by licking them and then rubbing.
Is that the best way to do it, or is that just because it's cute?
Is it the best way to do it? Well, I think that when I comb this, I put on a lot of wax so I can train it to go a certain way. Jeez, oh man.
So super exciting, fun show. Oh, High Five Protege says, I probably asked this a million times, but Dawn, have you tried licking your feet before combing your mustache? ?
I don't do that. It's a good question, though. It is a good question. But if you are in Los Angeles, you should come to the Comedy Store and watch the Comedy Mafia show.
Yeah, those are really fun, right? Seth Green was at one of them not too long ago. And
Yeah.
you do quite well at them, from what I understand as well, too.
What's that?
You do quite well with these things as well, right?
Yeah, and everybody, Seth Green started playing with me because he saw that's where the energy was. Whoa, look at this. Another fine piece of art that I just received. We've got a picture of me combing my mustache in the what did you send me? What do you call that?
Me?
Yeah.
The Instagram story.
Yeah, and I put it up on mine so you can look at it, and that's all Old Man G who does that. Hi, Mary Jane.
Hello, how's it going?
By the
Super
way,
fun, exciting show.
just
Oh,
so you
Don, have you ever performed in Mexico City?
never.
You didn't perform when you were down in Mexico doing a movie?
No, I did not.
But that wasn't anywhere near Mexico City
No,
either.
it was not. That was in Ixtapa, Mexico.
Hi-Fi Protege question. Silly question, maybe. But in Mexico City, could you perform comedy in English? Or would you have to be bilingual or speak fluently in Spanish?
I think I probably could have spoke English.
I'm
But
asking Hi-Fi Protege specifically. But so you think in Mexico you would speak English?
yeah, because I don't speak Spanish, and they wouldn't have me there if they expected that because I could not speak Spanish.
I do believe it's a rumor, but I do believe that the rest of the world absolutely knows English as the business language or second language. He says, yeah, I think you could do some in English at some places. There's a comedy festival next week. I happen to have scheduled a trip during it. Oh, okay. Well, have fun. That sounds really exciting. Oops. Let's see. We are 2 minutes away from closing show banter.
Are you serious?
I don't mean the show ending. I mean 2 minutes away from the start of closing show banter.
Do you have any guests for closing show banter?
Guests. I don't have any guests scheduled.
What time is Michael Keaton supposed to get here?
I don't know anything about that.
I think it's 7.
He'll be good. He's a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is funny how all those people that didn't like him in Batman when it originally came out now loved him as Batman. Am I wrong on that?
No, you're totally right. That's why I try not to ever react to casting news anymore. They hated that choice when it was made. I remember that, and I wasn't even that old.
Yeah, I remember that too. Mary Jane.
These games are.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I was just saying these games are holding steady at 14-3.
Yep. Well, let's see what happened here. Because Notre Dame was driving, they were inside. They were on the. But looks like Notre Dame's at this. Oh, Florida State does have the ball back at the 24-yard line.
I'm bummed out. Zion Williamson pulled a hamstring again, and now he's week to week again.
Who did?
Zion Williamson for the Pelicans.
Oh,
I just want to see that guy get a season.
that is a sport that I will not support anymore. NBA basketball, because of what their stupid fucking idiotic rules have done to the Detroit Pistons. One of the
Oh.
finer NBA franchises, numerous Hall of Fame players, 3 world championships but yet the NBA treats them like shit. And that's the reason I'm starting my own professional basketball league.
Oh wow.
We have signed, I'm not supposed to announce it, but LeBron James, his son, and his father will be playing in that. 3 generations of Jameses.
It's a big get.
Yeah. Well, we wanted to do something special. And I think when we announce this, it's going to be special.
Oh, very exciting.
Will Tennessee in her tuxedo be one of the play-by-play guys?
Yes. It'd be crazy not to get him. You know, I'll tell you something. I really don't like Tennessee Ernie Tuxedo.
Oh, how could you say there's such a thing?
Because everything I've ever done, he goes around and fucks it up.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if it's saying too much, but a big part of our channels getting taken down and switching and contesting had a direct effect with the offer he gave Janet this past Monday. I'll just leave it at that.
What was
But,
the offer? What was the no? Tell us what was the offer.
The film school people filming. I just don't know if Janet would have a good time and there would be enough of a budget to get her on a plane to New York to hang out and do 4-foot bong rips and do the script and whatnot. And I think Tennessee's the only one that gets they save all the big bucks for him. But and it's a long time relationship. The different parts of the group have been on the show without us knowing really what was going on by Tennessee going back a couple of years. So, but nice to see people are plucking Tennessee's coworkers after I do think the way Janet and Tennessee interact on the Ding Dong show is fun, and I don't think they would notice that Janet wouldn't play if she didn't have the safety of you and I in the room.
Yeah. Well, these guys that everybody thinks they can do. Hey, and Don Barris does this with Perry and Tennessee and all these guys. We could do it. We're funnier than Don Barris.
Well, and we never told Tennessee not to go do it, even though it's caused us trouble multiple times because they're paying him. We've never told people not to go get paid.
Yeah.
But just them taking exact bits and songs that have been done for years and years and years, hundreds, maybe 1,000 times on the Ding Dong show, for them to make a whole thing out of it. That's a little weird So they took the song and then now they wanted to put Tennessee up to lure Janet away. I just don't see her having fun with that production.
Well,
And it'd probably reflect terribly on us, and she wouldn't want to have anything to do with us. Not over our actions, but over how the trip would be. And whatever script they had.
Once she had her sex scene with Tennessee, she'd forget all about all the problems.
Well, no, actually, I beg to differ. Oh, man, G, you're the best moderator in business.
without
And I'd say
question.
you're right 100% of the time, except for this one. I don't think, I do think that they would have her go all the way out there. And if they could talk her into it, and then at the last second, she's trapped on camera with, that sort of uncomfortableness, without all the protections of a normal Hollywood set. What do they call them now? They have the
Intimacy counselors.
intimacy counselors. Yeah.
Well,
how many
I've
intimacy
never heard of that.
counselors? Oh yeah.
One of those.
Yep. Any kissing, any sexual, any partial nudity, any implied, any just raciness. You have a team of people that are there mediating and watching and making sure that nothing bad happens to anyone, and everyone's happy to act. So I say don't not like Tennessee. He's just that dense. He just doesn't get it. Okay, well, oh, I forgot to announce. We are now in closing show banter with a lot more mustache combing. This is a real treat for us today. Tons and tons of mustache combing.
Don't forget you have to keep your arms and legs inside the cart at all times while we're in closing show banter.
Yes. John, chin up a little bit. Keep your comb, put your comb back. Perfect. Gonna send that picture to somebody I think would appreciate it.
Who's that?
Miss Romina.
Is it a shirt that says Ditch Mitch
Ditch Mitch. That's funny.
with a big mustache in between the two words?
You know what? Eventually, that is a T-shirt that I should have made. Ditch Mitch.
I'll message it to Quinn.
Ditch Mitch.
Oops, seen just now. Oh, by the way, I sent it to Mitch to show her with a message. Could you please show Romina this? She's missing a lot of mustache combing on the Mary Jane show right now. I figured it's totally his job to give messages.
You should have her on the Mary Jane show.
I should. I should. Oh, no response yet. Maybe he has to secure her in the cage before he types back. So what can we look forward to in our if people want to follow the games from the Pretty Girls show? Where are we at now and where
Well,
are we at in the future?
it's approaching halftime, 41 seconds in the Notre Dame Florida State game. And in the Alabama LSU game, we are 5:12 left in the first half, with Alabama leading 14-6. So now they're only 8 points ahead. You add the two and a half. They have 8.5, and LSU has 14. So Alabama has 14. So they're both about halftime. 41 seconds left in the Notre Dame Florida State. They're up 14-3, 14-6 in this LSU game. But it's here's 4th and 2 for Notre Dame. They hike. The guy got the first down. Quarterback runs and he gets a first down. So 1st and 10 at about the inside the 50. So it's about the 40, 39, 35-yard line. About the 35-yard line of Florida State. So, and they're driving, and there's 39 seconds left. Let's see what Notre Dame does. Incomplete pass. 32 seconds left before halftime of the Notre Dame. Just don't want Notre Dame to score a lot because Florida State has that unbelievable 26-point spread. They get those points. So it's 29-14. So they have a 15-point lead right now with the points. This guy just threw it into the band in the end zone. 25 seconds left before the half. 3rd and 10 for Notre Dame. Mary Jane, Mary Jane, Don, when I posted about the Keith KE on Reddit, the first thing someone mentioned was Windy City Heat. The person mentioned how Ethan mentioned it on the show recently. Wow.
Bravo, bravo. Thank you, thank you.
Ooh, 4th and 10. All right, so Notre Dame, they'll probably try to kick a field goal, is my guess. But that's too far, actually. It's a 50-some yard field goal. So maybe they won't kick a field goal. Nope, they are kicking a field goal. 4th and 10. $52-yard field goal attempt. This will put them up by 14. Mary Jane is the best person in the world, and if you don't know that, you do now. Mary Jane,
Yes, thank you.
Smile, please.
No. Nope. Oh, a Hi-Fi Protege said the post got 6.8K views.
And
8.
also, Bird Hands on YouTube says hi, Donna Mary Jane. Been loving Big Three premium content the last few weeks.
Yay!
Mary Jane is 100% in charge of that. She really does a good job with it, I think. So if you want to thank somebody, thank the very lovely Mary Jane.
Thank you. We've got some more behind the scenes going, and my plan is the few podcasts that were missing, which I do have. There was a few situations where there was digital cameras and tape cameras and getting it together. The missing ones have a minimal technical difficulty to it. So as I'm doing behind the scenes, I believe the first missing one is coming up 6 or 9 weeks away. It will be Pies and Lies, and I will make sure to post the original podcast video before the behind the scenes. So as I get through the behind the scenes, the quote unquote missing podcast will be brought out. And if the technical error is too difficult to deal with, then I will just put a disclaimer in the beginning and people will know and they can see what there is there. Because every single show was filmed, but I was the only person, so it's all my fault. And sometimes that to be the only person in charge of all that, I do feel terrible. But if there were a few little technical errors, it's all on me, and I should have done better.
We should really get some of those over 3,500 people to help you.
Oh well, that's for Simply Don the Twitch and the Ding Dong Show. We don't need to get into why the big three's not really in that same bed at the moment.
Yeah, but there's 3,500, so I think we could spare a couple.
I'll tell you why.
Oh, Don, you're too pretty. You're just too pretty. You're too pretty to talk. Just comb the mustache. Oh, wowie, wow. Oh, Birdie Hands also says, thanks, Mary Jane. I will take anything. Also, is there any way to get the poster of Windy City Heat like the one at the theater in the movie? I don't know. I don't think so. But if you would like to send me a photo in a private social media message, I could look into that, but I don't believe there are no posters that I'm aware of available. But if you send me a picture of it, I can give you a better answer.
Somebody was selling those posters before, and a lot of people bought those.
I think that was a reprint for a fundraising for 10th anniversary.
Oh, they had more than just for that.
Oh, really? Yeah, just send it to me privately. I can answer the question better. Don't take. Bird Hand says, tell us, Don, exclamation point.
Yeah. Notre Dame is up 21-3, and it is one play away from being halftime.
Bravo. Okay, Hi-Fi Protege says Mary Jane is the best. Thank you. And the highlights are the best. By the way, during 11-4 Ding Dong Show, during Tennessee's critical analysis during the Ding Dong Show, it was great. He mentioned my picking, which I frantically left at home with and my hair was just cut. So even funnier with him said that. Oh yes, Don, you missed. I think you had walked out of the room, but when Hi-Fi Protege performed at the Ding Dong show this past week, Tennessee did come up and give him a very in-depth critical analysis of it.
Oh, really? What did he say?
What I just said in the comment. Oh, Angie, do you want to cover this one?
He said that he mentioned my picking, which I left frantically left at home, and my hair, which I just cut my hair, so it was even funnier to me when he said it.
He wanted he wanted Hi-Fi's hair longer and a certain style, and he really got into something about the way that the touching the strings was occurring.
And he said he should wear leather, he says.
Oh yeah, head to toe leather, and he recommended several places to buy the leather.
I wonder if he could buy the leftover leather from the Ghost. He had a leather suit. Remember that?
I don't think you can pry the the ghost leather out of his cold dead hands.
I think we should stop talking about the Ghost.
Okay,
He's let us
we were
down
talking
too
about
many
leather.
times.
Yeah, we were talking about leather. Tennessee recommended leather head to toe.
He says he's interested in a latex suit. He should wear a see-through spandex suit. That would really get people
Okay,
talking.
so at halftime, Notre Dame is leading 21-3.
Uh-oh. How bad is that?
Well,
That's a whoopsie, right?
well, in the with your points that you get for that, Notre Dame is trailing with the points. They're trailing by 8. So if it went this way and nobody's, but it is halftime, a lot can happen after half.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Does that thus conclude the sports updates for the moment?
Well, I think the Alabama game is also at, well, it's close to half.
Yeah, there's 2 minutes left according to what I see.
What's the score there, old man G?
Alabama's up 21-6. LSU, I believe, has the ball, it looks like. Yeah, it's 2nd and 9. But they're in their own territory, so.
So both of those are borderline technical whoopsies.
Well, that one's definitely an oopsie because you pick LSU and they only get 2 points, and they're so right now you'd be losing that one.
Well, it serves me right to assume people's performance in the South or Middle America.
Dick's Sporting Goods is open 24 hours a day.
Certain ones, probably not in Los Angeles. Probably not in LA. Maybe somewhere else.
Hans Gerber would love that.
Yeah, because people get up super early before they go hunting and fishing and camping. So I could see why that would be of use not in Los Angeles. There's
Some people
go ahead.
Some people need to buy a lot of balls really late at night as well, so they can autograph them.
Well, I would like to say, because we are coming to the show wrap up, remember tonight I'm at the closing out at the Comedy Store. 2 minutes left before half. LSU has the ball, but they're deep in their own territory. 2 minutes left. 1st and 10. Let's see what goes on here. They're at the 19. Well, I just got through a first down pass. 21-13 at half would be nice.
you very much for enjoying the Mary Jane Show today. We will be back next Saturday at 5 p.m. And in the meantime, Monday night, 10 p.m. at the world famous Comedy Store. Come in person. Reserve your tickets online at thecomedystore.com. Click calendar, click belly room, click Ding Dong Show. Reserve tickets there. And if you can't make it in person, come right back here to Simply Dawn the Twitch or YouTube SDTPN at 10:30 p.m. Monday for live streaming. Also, we do have the Ding Dong Show highlights, and that is on a playlist. You can find it by typing in DDS highlights, but better, everything we've discussed you can find at www.simplydawn.com. You can click the Ding Dong Show to see the highlights. You can click big3premium.com button to see Big 3 Premium. You can click the Ding Dong Show YouTube to see the different shows in the different playlists, and you can check out merch there. There is still some merch.
By the way, we're gonna sell some hats and some T-shirts very soon.
New stuff.
Yeah, so get ready for that.
So check that out so you're familiar with it. So when we announce something new, and definitely if you've placed an order at that store and you haven't heard back quick enough, you can message me, find me on my social media, and send me a little message. I appreciate that. I can
I say something?
Warehouse and yep,
you know,
go ahead.
You've mentioned how pretty I've been looking. You look very pretty today too, Mary Jane.
Oh, thank you.
I forget how long your hair is until I see you right there on the screen.
I mean, it's not that super long, but I don't think it can get any longer being blonde. Like and it's too complicated to comb and style. I don't need it any longer, but it's technically medium length. It's not like it's long.
And the Alabama LSU game where Alabama's winning 21-6, we've got 53 seconds left before half. There's a flag on the play. It usually means they're wasting time. Legal procedure against LSU. 1st and 15. False start.
Oh yes, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Omanji Fight Club, and at 9:30 p.m. on Friday, The Pretty Girl Show. Tune in, check it out.
You can check me out every night at the Comedy Store. I close tonight before I do my stand-up spot. I'll be part of the Comedy Mafia game upstairs in the belly room.
Yay! And thank you, Monica Lopez Yoga, who's complimenting.
Is she there?
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I will say every single night, you can see Dawn on Instagram, Simply Dawn1 Instagram, from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Your 24-hour ban has been lifted, I believe.
How's about Dylan Beckwith?
Yeah, you've been naughty twice, and or you said.
Do you think it was Dylan Beckwith?
It had to be.
Why?
Because I mean, just think about him. Don't think about him because it'll make you sad. But
hold on, let me clarify, Omanji. Dawn, I do not believe any individual reported you and flagged it, because it doesn't. The system is broken. It doesn't work like that.
No, he didn't report you. It's just him being there. I think messed you up.
The algorithm caught you. A human would have known what you were saying and doing clearly as a joke, but the algorithm, that's you got to be careful. You got a little too spicy for Instagram, but your ban has been lifted, so people can see you as long as you
know it's been lifted.
Because it was said 24 hours. I believe it has been. We'll find out tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Well, yesterday I couldn't get on to start.
No, because it was a 24-hour ban. So as long as Don behaves himself every single night, you will see from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Instagram his live stream.
Did you see that Dax from the Cowboys is getting operated on?
No, is he out for the year now?
Yep.
Oof. Ouch.
Goodbye.
Who's their backup?
Cowboys. Corky.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, since Corky has no athletic ability whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I would count on him to win a game.
All right, it's LSU trying to 28 seconds left before half. They're within. Well, are they within field goal range? I don't know. No, they're not within field goal range. About 10 yards to go. 28 seconds left. Oh, fuck.
Oh, I think in the KE shirt, the one Hi-Fi Protege gave you, it might have something. Does it have something to do with Zach,
Was Zach?
who played at the Hollywood Bowl show?
Played
They know
with
each
Portugal
other.
the Man at their Hollywood Bowl show. They know each other. He was a guest performer. I totally forgot to mention that.
Pro Dizzle said Cooper Rush is Dallas backup quarterback. And then Old Man G said, the guy from Michigan. That's right.
Yeah, Cooper Rush is from Central Michigan.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And he's born in Michigan too, I believe.
Who?
Let me see.
What other Dallas Cowboy quarterback in the past was once from Michigan or Central Michigan?
I don't know.
And I can't remember myself.
This guy's from
Okay.
Charlotte, Michigan.
Charlotte.
Oh.
Do you know where that is?
Yeah, kind of northern Michigan.
All right. Well, this is super fun. I just love dealing with all the sports and stuff. But we have maxed out our time for the Mary Jane show. Dawn, do you have any social media you'd like to give?
Just send me t-shirts. 7190 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Los Angeles, California. I'm trying to set this world record for the most different t-shirts worn on consecutive
90046 is the zip code, and you want 2 XLTs. Address it to Dawn Barris.
Yeah, exactly.
And on all your social media, you're simply Dawn1 the number. And
you know what?
on
Can
Facebook
I say
and
this?
Cameo, Dawn Barris.
I wish more people would watch so this could actually make money. So we could pay Mary Jane more money, pay Old Man G some money, some big money, because
And
both these guys deserve it.
the way to do that would be the Ding Dong Show highlights we've been putting out. Really spread those around. Help us spread those around. We will have a promotion campaign once we get a few more under our belt. But those are something good to spread around. They should be palatable and enough to not overwhelm people if you're trying to get them on the Ding Dong Show bandwagon.
And there's going to be a bunch of them.
Yep.
They're far from over with.
Yes, yes. And Old Man G, do you have any social media you'd like to share?
Sure, you can follow me here on Twitch at oldmang_gaming and on YouTube at oldman_g. And don't forget, if you're on the Discord tomorrow, if you want, message one of us and we'll give you an invite. But we're going to play Brawlhalla possibly tomorrow evening. Just play around with some viewer games and stuff. And we might have some comedy legends there like Bruce Valanche or Bob Newhart, maybe Don Rickles or something. So.
Don Rickles is dead.
Well, he won't be there then.
And Quinn's not allowed to play because he's supposed to come over and shoot something with Don and myself for the highlights.
Right. So maybe we can get a Hi-Fi Protege and some Hung Masker and maybe Sean Morton. Who knows? We'll get some people in there to play.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. That would be fun.
Yep.
All right. Any final words? I'm ready to call it.
Thank you, Mary Jane, for being Mary Jane.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man, G, take us.